As we learned in the previous training video, when it comes to saving your document into an earlier version of Word, because let's say my coworker Bob doesn't have Word 2010, he has the earlier version of Word 2003, there might be some compatibility issues. How do you find out? Well, there's a couple ways. One, you can just go ahead and try to save it into an earlier version, and it will tell you if there's some issues, or you can just go ahead and come up here, click on the File tab, and go down to Info, which is already highlighted. So just come over here and click on Check for Issues, and come down here and click on, there it is, Check for Features Not Supported by Earlier Versions of Word. Click on it. If it finds any problems, it'll display it here, and it didn't find any, so I can click OK and then just send it off to Bob. Even though it was created in Word 2010, there's nothing incompatible about it with the earlier versions. I mean, it's just plain text. But if I do something really wacky and crazy, like come up here, click on the Insert tab, go to the Illustrations group, and do some smart art, bear with me. Let me go ahead and select that and click OK, and you're like, what the heck is that? Well, this is one of those things that's not compatible with earlier versions of Word, okay? Let me go ahead and click up above it, and let's go ahead and see if there's any compatibility issues. I can come up here, click on the File tab. Again, there's Info to check issues, check compatibility, and it goes, hey, this smart art graphic will be converted into a single object that can't be edited because in earlier versions of Word, they didn't have anything like this that you could edit the text therein. But in later versions, you can edit the text therein, so it's going to convert it more into a picture, okay, or a single object that you can't edit. So there's a flag. So the person who gets this will go, hey, I can't make changes in here, why not? Well, then you can tell them because you got the warning right here. It converted to something that's uneditable, okay? Let me click OK. Or you can come up here and click on the File tab, go down to Save As, and as we learned in the previous training video, click on the drop-down arrow and try to save it as an earlier version between 97 and 2003. And then go ahead and let's save this as, let me click in here and hit the space bar and save it as My Spiffy Doc number 3 and click Save. It goes, again, we're having issues here. So you don't have to do the compatibility checker if you don't want to. You can just go right to saving it or converting it into an earlier version. Or you don't have to convert it to an earlier version. If there's no issues, just leave it in Word 2010 and just send it over because they shouldn't have any problems if there's no issues when you do the compatibility check. So you can do it one way or the other. I prefer sending my document in its original form and not saving it as an earlier version. That is, if there's no issues. If there are, then I'll have to either remove the object here or know that it's going to be converted. And to help them out, I'll probably save it as an earlier version. So it says, okay, what do you want to do? Are you okay with this? If so, go ahead and click Continue. If not, click Cancel. And I'm going to go ahead and click Cancel here and not save it. And then I'll come up here at the top of my screen, and you see in the Quick Access toolbar the Undo button. When I hit that, it'll undo what I just did. It'll remove my inserting of that smart art. Let me go ahead and click and drag to scroll it to the top. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.